Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I am Uzma Jafri. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 22nd of June. India sets record by sending 20 satellites into orbit. Price hike of essentials dent Ramadan festivities in Gilgit Baltistan. And famous waterfall in India's Kashmir attracts large number of tourists. And now for all the details. Setting a new record, India on Wednesday successfully placed 20 satellites in space in a single mission with its flagship launch vehicle PSLV C-34.
Taking a massive leap in space technology, Indian Space Research Organisation or the ISRO injected 20 satellites at once into the orbit on Wednesday from its centre in Sriharikota, situated in southern Andhra Pradesh province. ISRO's Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle C-34 carried 3 indigenous and 17 foreign satellites from United States, Canada, Indonesia and Germany. Among the passengers that the vehicle carried was India's Earth Observation Cartosat-2 series. The 727 kg Cartosat-2 series satellite will provide regular remote sensing services with its panchromatic and multispectral cameras, and its imagery will be of multiple uses.
This is really a major milestone in terms of technology, the management and the commercial aspects. Commercially, the PSLV has proven to be an opportunity for others to bring the satellites and launch at a cost-effective manner. I am sure that we may be able to take on more and more commercial launches from other countries.
The launch also placed into orbit 2 Indian academic community-built satellites, Satyabhamasat and Swayam, which were from 2 Indian universities of Chennai and Pune respectively. This is the first time ISRO has launched more than 10 satellites with a single rocket. In 2008, it flew 10 satellites. Currently, Russia holds the world record for placing the most number of satellites in a single launch. Its Nepar rocket launched 37 satellites in 2014.
Meanwhile, India is pulling all stops to enter the Nuclear Supplier Group or the NSG. Ahead of the crucial plenary meet in Seoul on Thursday, Indian Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar on Wednesday flew to the South Korean capital to make the last-ditch effort.
Indian Foreign Secretary S. Jaishankar headed for Seoul on Wednesday, hoping to clinch India's membership into the Nuclear Suppliers Group. India, which is facing opposition from China and few other countries over its NSG bid, hopes to turn things in its favour in crucial plenary on Thursday and Friday. China had strongly opposed India's application for NSG membership on grounds that New Delhi is not a signatory to the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty or NPT. But on Tuesday, it toned down its opposition, saying members were open to discussing the inclusion of countries that are still to sign the Non-Proliferation Treaty or NPT, a nuclear arms control pact. India, on the other hand, has maintained that maintaining a flawless track record on nuclear non-proliferation should be good enough.
Today, the entire global community recognizes India's restraint, the responsibility with which India looks after its own nuclear and missile capability, and that it would be desirable in terms of the global management of the challenge if India is part of the countries that have the capability and the mandate to regulate the traffic in both nuclear material and nuclear safety issues.
In a major boost, the US has also urged all NSG members to back India's bid to enter the elite club. During Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Washington earlier this month, President Barack Obama had extended his support. Many member states including Britain, Russia, Italy, Switzerland and Mexico also endorsed for India's NSG membership.
News just in, renowned Pakistani singer Amjad Sabri was shot dead as unknown gunmen fired at his vehicle in Karachi's Liaqatabad area on Wednesday. Sabri was one of the country's finest qawwal, known for his soul-stirring renditions of mystic poetry. Investigations into the attack are underway. Staying on the news from Pakistan, a massive search operation is underway to trace the son of Pakistan Provincial Chief Justice who was abducted 2 days ago. Police suspect that his abduction could be used as a bargaining chip in negotiations to free imprisoned Islamist militants.
Uwais Ali Shah, the son of Pakistan's Sindh Province High Court Chief Justice Sajjad Ali Shah, was abducted outside a supermarket in southern port city of Karachi on Monday. Since then, police and the paramilitary ranges have been carrying out widespread combing operations across the provincial metropolis in search of Uwais, who is a lawyer by profession. But the law enforcement agencies seem to be clueless about his whereabouts. According to media reports, police officials suspect the kidnappers would offer to free him in return for the release of captured militants. It has also been reported that just days before his abduction, an unknown caller had threatened to take his own course if death penalties handed down to convicts in 2015 Safura massacre were not overturned. Last month, Pakistan's Army Chief Rahil Sharif had confirmed death sentence to 5 men for carrying out massacre in a bus carrying members of Ismaili community on 13th May last year, killing over 40 people at Safura Chaurangi in Karachi.
The month of spiritual learning and charity is being spent in turmoil by people of Gilgit Baltistan. Negligence of authorities towards the rising prices of essential commodities has added to the woes of the people.
The increasing price of commodities during Ramadan is a common feature in Gilgit Baltistan. The holy month, which is a time for deep reflection and forgiveness, has left the people of the illegally occupied region struggling due to the refusal of authorities to pay heed to their problems.
सख्ता जो है ना कीमतें बढ़ाई हुई हैं दुकानदारों ने, कानून नाम की कोई चीज़ नहीं है। जो मुतल्लिका अथॉरिटी है उनके जो मुकर्रर निर्खनामे हैं उनको उन्होंने पस डाल दिया है। महंगाई का तूफ़ान है, सब्जियां उरूज पर हैं, सब्जियों की कीमत, इसी तरह फल फ्रूट की कीमत। हम देखते हैं कि दुनिया के दूसरे जो मुस्लिम ममालिक हैं वहाँ पे और पाकिस्तान के दूसरे हिस्सों में रमज़ान अल मुबारक में लोगों को खुसूसी पैकेज दिया जाता है, रियायत दी जाती हैं, चीज़ें सस्ती हो जाती हैं। यहाँ मामला बिल्कुल उलट है।
With rise in price of goods, increasing level of heat and long hours of power outages has made the holy month of Ramadan extremely difficult for the people of Gilgit Baltistan.
जिस तरह के दावे हैं हुकूमती वफाकी हुकूमत के और गिलगित बल्तिस्तान की हुकूमत के, उसके मुताबिक कोई अमली तौर पे कोई इक़दाम नज़र नहीं आ रहे हैं। यहाँ पे रमज़ान बाज़ार लगना चाहिए, सस्ता बाज़ार लगना चाहिए। रमज़ान बाज़ार का भी कोई वजूद नहीं है, सस्ते बाज़ार का भी कोई वजूद नहीं है। सूबाई हुकूमत की तरफ से 5 मुकामात पे, गिलगित शहर के मुख्तलिफ 5 मुकामात पे जो है इफ्तार पार्टी के हवाले से रमज़ान इफ्तार या दस्तरखान लगाने का ऐलान किया था।
Locals also allege that even if the government offers incentives, it does not reach the residents due to rampant corruption by local traders.
Afghan National and Defense Security Forces or the NDSF will receive $3 billion a year from US from 2018 to 2020, according to reports. This comes as reports emerged earlier that the US and its allies are expected to raise $15 billion for the NDSF in the NATO summit scheduled for the next month in Warsaw. The funds will be raised with an aim to fund NDSF through 2020 as they face a resurgent Taliban following the full transfer of security responsibilities by the NATO-led coalition forces at the start of last year. The city of Varanasi, situated in India's northern Uttar Pradesh province, is not just a city of temples, but is also a paradise for food lovers. The exuberant atmosphere of the place adds to an authentic experience.
The holy city of Varanasi, situated on the banks of Ganges River, bustles with tourists all year round. Apart from spiritual upliftment, the city also offers delicious morning breakfast. It includes kachori, a deep-fried stuffed flatbread, potato curry and jalebi, a sweet delicacy.
नाश्ता तो भाई यहाँ बनारस के लोगों का एक प्रकार समझिए कि जिसको कचौड़ी सब्जी जलेबी का स्वाद लग गया वो भूलेगा नहीं. कितना भी मेहनत करे लेकिन सुबह पहुँच करके नाश्ता चाहिए ही, वो भी कचौड़ी सब्जी जलेबी दही.
The shopkeepers swear by their policy of not using packaged items. Every item is prepared by hand, which maintains the authenticity of the dishes. The quality of the food is the USP, which draws customers every morning for a fill of the mouth-watering breakfast.
सुबह की तैयारी के लिए बहुत जल्दी हम लोग को आना पड़ता है. 4 बजे हम लोग आ जाते हैं यहाँ पे. सारे स्टाफ रहते हैं. सारा प्रिपरेशन उसी समय होता है.
The intoxicating aroma of freshly fried jalebi and kachori and the spicy curry makes for an irresistible combination.
India's northern Jammu and Kashmir is replete with places of scenic beauty. A waterfall in the border area of the province is increasingly becoming popular among tourists due to its historic significance.
The Nuri Cham waterfall in India's northern Poonch district of Jammu and Kashmir province has become a major attraction as tourists from across the country are thronging the place to get respite from the summer heat. Named after Mughal Queen Noor Jahan, the waterfall is of historical significance as it is believed that the Queen used to bathe in drizzling water during her visit to the region.
ये गर्मियों के मौसम में जम्मू कश्मीर में अगर सबसे खूबसूरत स्थान को देखने को मिलेगा तो वो बॉर्डर एरिया का खासकर तो ये नूरी छम का फॉल जिसको हम कहते हैं ये महारानी नूर जहां के नाम से मशहूर है.
Jammu and Kashmir is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the subcontinent due to its natural beauty and picturesque locations.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. India sets record by sending 20 satellites into orbit. Price hike of essentials dent Ramadan festivities in Gilgit Baltistan. And famous waterfall in India's Kashmir attracts large number of tourists. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We will see you same time tomorrow. Good night.